In this video, I'm showing part of Figure 9 and all of Figure 11. I'm only showing Figure 9 in part because the middle of it is identical to Figure 5, which might not make sense to those who haven't read the book. I'm not skipping Figure 10, it will be shown in the next video. I'm showing Figure 11 out of sequence because it somewhat works to fill in the missing part of Figure 9. Figure 9 is a continuation of Figure 8 called the Portico of Perception. The metaphoric portico is just the entryway to the metaphoric pantheon. If we rotate that pantheon to a top-down view and remove the dome roof, that's the shape of Figure 9 without the labels for the rings. We'll add 3 of the actual labels to show a little of what Figure 9 is about. The labeled portions are the supersets of the unlabeled portions. I don't consider supernatural to be a real thing, but I'm including it as a concept just to show where it fits in relation to the other concepts. I'm using Figure 11 as a stand-in for the unlabeled area instead of what's actually in the book because it's similar enough. This is now quasi-Figure 9, or what I call Figure 9-ish. To explain a little more what Figure 11 is about, we'll use a metaphoric telescope-like tube. At the end of that telescope, I use the same medium blue color to represent physical reality as you saw in Figures 8 and 9. We're going to widen the viewing angle and tilt the telescope a bit, then we'll cover the aperture. This is a metaphor for the blindness without the other lenses and filters. The first lens is the artistic lens. This is like the ocular lens because it's closest to the viewer. This is a metaphor for the will to act, be it the will to open your eyes or the will to point the telescope in any particular direction. We'll put aside this lens to show what goes behind it. The metaphoric objective lens is the technical portion, but is incomplete without the mental filter. The technical portion collects visual data, and the mental portion recognizes visual patterns in the visual data. When you combine the two, the ability to sense is complete, but it's still not enough to see through the telescope. Imagine you have eyes to see and a brain to process images, but no reason to open your eyes and look at anything. Your reason to remove that metaphoric lens cover comes with the artistic lens. The combination of these 3 components reveals the physical, but with a different color. This green represents the filtered view of physical reality that's limited by our technology, our mental information processing abilities, and own artistic decisions about what we should be looking at. That's the relationship of the physical universe to art. It's important to understand the core disciplines of the book. In the book, the metaphor is lenses over a mirror instead of in a telescope. Beyond the metaphors, the inner rings are subsets. I hope this both satisfies some of your curiosity while expanding it enough to want to read the book. I look forward to your feedback in the comments. Thanks for watching.